Being an author and producer of videos on the internet, sometimes the information can be very mixed up, because I might talk about some old girlfriend of 20 years ago or 25 years ago, and the person who's watching might think it just happened today with a subject that might reflect back onto my marriage. But information delivery can sometimes get mixed up on the internet, and sometimes when I'm talking, I am talking about many different situations. I'm creating, I'm acting, I'm placing views, opinions, sometimes unpopular opinions. Um, and for instance, when if I talk about, do you like big boobs or do you like small boobs? I could be talking about, things of the past, that I've met girls who have had small boobs, and in the past I've met girls who've had huge boobs, titties, whatever. Um, they're just discussion topics, but some people may get it wrong or might be offended by the content because they don't understand where the content is coming from. Mostly the content is coming from that I would like a person's opinion, or they can have an opinion, and then I'll challenge your opinion if need be. So communication over the internet doesn't always mean that it's accurate or correct. I do ask people to review what I've said and either look it up, the topic subjects, because topic subjects are subjected to change. As an example, Hillary Clinton, we had an opinion there that the involvement of wherever Benghazi was, when it came to her giving her her account of that event, we find that Hillary Clinton had a fall and hurt her head, and what I can gather, before she could give her account of that event, she had an amnesia. Well, that could be true, that could not be true. It needs to be recognised that information that I've just talked about then may be correct or not as politically correct, or you will have to look up later that maybe she did give an account of the event, or she did have an amnesia, because information changes over hours, minutes and seconds. The accounts of when I stubbed my toe, some weeks ago on the side of the table here. Did I throw the table away? No. But you could be thinking of a different table altogether, depending on how I tell you what type of table. So, anyway, with the rambling on, the main part would be is information can be correct or not correct or change at any moment. I remember that shooting out, wherever it was, at that school where 20 children had died. The accounts of that event, of that time period, yep, very sad, yep, a lot of people were affected, but media also gets things wrong. Media can tell you something and make you and sway you to believe a certain way, and then if the information they have is wrong, they won't admit they were wrong, or they will admit something that was wrong, and then they'll sway the other way. Sandusky case, for instance, at Penn State, commonly believed we won't talk about that no more, because, you know, the school's gone through a lot of heartache over that. So sometimes we want to talk about things that will get buried under the rug, and sometimes when I talk, you might think that I'm talking about my now situation, but no, I'm talking about a situation that happened a time ago, or could have happened, or I saw what happened through someone else and their own actions. So yeah, so internet is very strange. You know, if I say I took a pill, that's that. But then I'd have to take the pill out of the box. What we're missing is that this part of it, that I had to have a pill. So yeah, it's lack of information that can get you into trouble. Even me.